Child.
Oh, now we're
We
live.
are on
Sorry.
that BS. I'm sorry. It says live. Okay, now it
It's
says
live now.
it says live on my end now. It says
Yeah, there was a
scheduled
little
after you
delay.
hit the. Okay.
Yes. Well,
Sorry.
either way,
Let's run that back turbo.
we live once again. You know, StreamYard be on that bullshit. Maybe we need to pay for the premium again, and then they'll be back. We'll be back in their good graces, maybe, because you know they stay fucking our shit up.
Um, we can discuss that. We can talk about that.
Anyway, nobody's here yet, of course, but if you're watching this on the playback, shout out to you. Hopefully I put a time code in there so you can skip past this. But this is Key and Carrie, Ruby Key.
And we carry.
I'm Damon,
I am Troy.
and we back at it again with another review. This time Bad Boys Reunited episode 9. You know, I never remember the actual name of the episode, so
One.
Troy, what is it? Kiss and Tell?
Kiss and Tell.
Ooh, okay. Who's kissing?
Very
who?
very middle school.
You want to talk? Listen, we
gonna
gonna get into
it. Very middle school, but yeah,
a lot of middle school antics for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
Very much Helga Pataki energy.
Okay, who are you talking about though?
You know what?
It's a couple Helga Patakis in the building, but anyway,
it's a couple Helga Patakis and a couple big patties
in
the building
too.
No shade. And a couple big patties in the building too. No shade. My bad.
Good. This is our review of Bad Boys episode 9 of Reunited, called Kiss and Tell. Shout out to the people that are gonna watch this in the playback. Shout out to the people that I think are here. But yeah.
Good motherfucking Wednesday, hump day, baby. Middle of the week.
Hump day.
Shout out to that. Baby, if you got the weekend off, period, you got 2 more work days left in this motherfucking week.
Period.
Turn up for me, get lit for me.
And if you work the weekend, if you work the weekend, shout out to that too.
Get money, yes.
Get money. Off the floor or off the dresser.
I knew you was about to go there. Baby,
but
anyway, how about a can of bear mace off the dresser?
Don't mace me. Don't mace me, bro. But anyway, yes, Bad Boys Reunited. General thoughts.
Episode 9. Repetitive. A little regurgitated. There were some cute moments this episode, but I said no shade to production, but not y'all trying to make an entire episode out of Who Kissed Who. No shade, I'm not that invested in this drama. Like, it's kissing. Like, who stole whose credit card? Who went in whose wallet and stole $500? Now, give me that type of drama.
It's my bag, Dave. That's what I want to know.
Baby, give me the real whodunit. This should have been given a clue. Or that movie with John Cusack where they're at the motel and they're trying to figure out who the killer is.
No way. Oh, Identity.
Yes, Identity. This is what this cabin trip for these young men should have been given.
Not a whodunit.
Minus the murder and the attempted homicide. But I said not them trying to make an entire episode out of Who Kissed Who. No shit, I'm not that invested in a drama, but it lose me. I was a little bored. Again, no offense. Love Gemini Films. I really enjoy certain cast members of this season, but the drama is a little deep cut and a little off record. It's kind of given when you go to a Mexican restaurant and you expect the chips and the salsa and the guac to be fresh, and the chips are like, they're stale. My expectations are like kind of low. No shade.
Yeah.
This is what this episode is giving. Stale chips and guacamole. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm following you. I'm understanding. Yes, I agree. Stale chips and guac. Okay. Shout out to Blue Devil Babe.
Yes, the girl Blue Devil
in the building. She said, "Hey, happy hump day, y'all." Period. Yes, thank you for being here. And yes, tuning into our foolishness, our steel chips and guac, as one may say. But
Listen,
yes, I agree with you. I think that this episode, I mean, I've just accepted the fact that this is what we're given. Like, no shade to Gemini Films, but like, I thought that Reunited gave like a evolved, like, we're bad boys, we're gonna start some shit, but like, we're gonna grow as people kind of vibe. But like, clearly, that's not what this is gonna be, which I understand. But yeah, I mean, it is kind of repetitive. Kind of the same thing over and over again. We don't really get to know the people, which I feel like is what I really wanted to like. What I really wanted out of this show is like getting to know the boys because we've already seen them hump and thump. We want to see who they are. We want to see what led to them. We want to know what led to this cycle of humping and thumping, essentially. So I feel like we just don't really get that, which is unfortunate. But I am here for the foolishness. And what they have to offer us, I guess.
so not to cut you off or like derail, no, not to really derail, but not to cut your train of thought. But when you put it in that context, like we kind of did get a little glimpse of, I guess their we did get a little glimpse of, I guess, of their character when they the game night when they talked about like their regrets, which I thought was like really cool game because it made really good conversation. And I thought that from that episode, I knew that there would be drama, but I thought that there would be less drama, kind of more get like the cast opening up.
Yeah, I just feel like the whole thing gives like been there, done that vibes,
Yeah,
and so I feel like if you're
it's
gonna
like a
like,
roller coaster.
you said a what?
This season, again, no shade to Gemini Films production because I love production down, love Gemini Films down. But this season is kind of like roller coaster, like up and
Okay.
down. Like I feel like they peak. For me, I feel like the game night was like kind of peaked. Well, not
Mhm.
the game night, the regrets game night, not that other goddamn game night. But I feel like that was peak because we got to see like a more vulnerable side, and then it kind of went back to like drama.
I mean, I don't mind the drama. I just want the drama to be something that makes sense to me. Like, I want the drama to be interesting, and I just feel like the whole like, okay, so like Darian, like obviously this is like his third. Darian is giving Rose from Get Out. No shade. Like I know he's biracial, but he's definitely giving Rose from Get Out. Like I feel like this is a cycle.
You do not have to
Like
mention the fact that that man is biracial.
I mean, there's Kamala Harris, imprisoning the black man, and then there's Darian imprisoning the black man.
My
I'm just
goodness.
kidding. But like honestly, I feel like it's just a cycle. It's the same thing over and over again. I just want to see like growth. I want to see different storylines or whatever. Um but shout out to Beast Mode 5 that's in the building. They said we did get to know some boys, like things they have been through after the show. I mean, yeah, we get like little bits and pieces. Like we heard about how
Well, there are
Diego's house
certain,
burned down.
yeah, certain cast
Um
members who are more open or more vulnerable, more open to being vulnerable or than others. Let me say that. Like
yeah.
Diego, I feel like isn't afraid to talk about like his past or any like traumatic experience that he's had. But there are also other people who just like put on for the camera. Like Kay said, like you say something, the cameras come out, or you're acting a certain way when the cameras are on, and we don't get to see like I guess the authentic,
To
like
me it's just like there's no
realistic.
like not to cut you off, but I just feel like there's no like storylines. Like there's no, I mean there's storylines, but they're just not interesting to me. Like the whole Case and Darian like situation is like man, but like it's not really given for me, I guess you could say. But I do like commend the people that have opened up. Um Even just a little bit. I feel like that takes a lot, especially like being on a show like this and like just the like people that watch the show because I know they be tearing the girls to shreds in them damn comments. Like Darian, they keep their foot on Darian neck. And I'm like, damn.
No shade. Somebody needs to, because that young man does not understand accountability. Like Darian is very passive aggressive, and that is very
Yeah,
fucking annoying.
I could see that.
Like, if you're gonna say something, stand on it and say it with your chest, but don't say something to like stir the pot. And then when there's like confrontation, it's like, oh, you're taking it the wrong way. It's like,
Because Darian is doing this weird cat and mouse thing with Case. Like he wants Case to chase him, and it's just like Case is just like not that person. So like I feel like he's just doing whatever to like get Case's attention, and at this point, it's just like, why are you bringing other people into it? Like bringing Justin into it. Like I mean, like even like Case said, like he was telling the truth. Like if he did kiss Justin, he kissed Justin, but at the same time, to not say
ooh, the
anything.
static is back.
Hello.
I can hear you. It's
Okay.
kind of
Um,
in and out, sorry.
you said it's what?
Kind of fading in and out.
Can you hear me now? Hello.
Yeah, it's okay. It's gone. It's gone.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, um, but yeah, damn, that made me lose my train of thought. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but I feel like the whole Case and Darian thing is kind of boring me. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, but I do feel like Darian was telling the truth, but at the same time, like if you agreed to not say it on camera, then I don't know why not stick to your word. But shout out to Shed Pearl that's in the building. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Beast Mode 5 said Diego is very open about everything. I love that he's made for reality naturally. Yes. Okay, you better stand for your boo dear. You better stand for your boo Diego. Period. Bald Twine, which seems new. They said sad that this bull spit is the last that we get of Gemini Films. The productions alone sort of gave mental breakdown. Not the production gave mental breakdown. I mean, I hope this isn't the last of Gemini Films. Hopefully they go out on a strong note. I would love to see just like a really good final season of, I honestly prefer the Come Up New York because that's how I was introduced to Gemini Films. But a good solid season of any show, whether it's Bad Boys Club or the Come Up New York, the Come Up Atlanta, I would love for him to end on like a strong note. But like, yeah, I don't want him to end on this. But do you want to start going through the episode? And definitely feel free. Shout out to the people that are in the building. Definitely leave a comment in the chat, or you can like as well if you're having a good time. Um, but yeah, do we want to go through the
Yeah,
episode?
so to kick off episode 9, Kiss and Tell,
Kiss and tell.
Redacted is offering shots in the kitchen, offers a shot to Case. They go back and forth, and then they get into this weird, you did this with my friend, I didn't do this with your friend. This whole weird back and forth. Honestly, I didn't care because whatever conversation they had, like Case said, it happened off camera. Um, Stop having conversations off camera and then bringing them on camera because we as the audience have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's
True.
start there. If
Yeah.
you're gonna have a conversation on camera, at least some party y'all both need to agree to. I don't know. I was so goddamn confused. I was so lost and just so uninterested in this. It's always a bore for people to watch people just argue and go back and forth, especially when I don't know what the fuck is going on. So this whole
True.
"you kiss my friend," it's like I don't really care. And the fact that this scene lasted like 15 minutes was like, no shade. This must have been the highlight of y'all day. Like
Not the highlight of the day.
this must have got like the juices flowing or something. Because I was like, why is this going on so long? But no shade. I wasn't interested. People arguing always bored me because I didn't know what was going on. Even if I do know what the fuck is going on, and people are arguing. I don't care. So, um, honestly, this was the time that Redacted should have put it down in the kitchen, made breakfast, some reconciliation over some good warm breakfast, um, and some fucking mimosas Are those mimosas that you get with
He was
brunch?
cooking in the kitchen, wasn't he? Or was he not cooking at this
He
point?
was not. He was offering
Okay.
shots.
Well, we
He
already know
should have
what's
been
happening.
offering waffles and bacon and grits and scrambled eggs. But
I honestly feel like the house is being held hostage by this case Darian love affair. I
mhm.
just feel like if y'all are gonna hunch, have y'all fun, but like don't why are we receiving the negative aspects of your relationship? Like, I feel like if y'all are gonna hunch, go for it. Like, but don't why are we being like held hostage by your relationship? Like, I feel like that's annoying to me. Like, if I was in the house, I would be like, listen, like I said last episode, like, do you want to be with him? Do you see something with him? Do you want to fuck him? Like, I just want to get to the bottom of it because y'all doing this like passive aggressive back and forth is weird to me. But yeah, I feel like Darian should have been cooking in the kitchen, but instead he was getting everybody drunk at 9 o'clock in the morning, which is to me a little too early to be drunk.
And it's
Honestly,
crazy
way
because he
too
was
early to be
also
drunk.
clocking
But me.
Diego for San Diego drinks too early.
Yeah, I'm just like, what time is it? Like, why why is it so
But you know
early?
what?
You talking about
I can't
shot?
even hate on redacted, baby. I drink. I'm an anytime drinker. As long as
Okay.
I eat my breakfast, and I have me a drink, two drinks, a couple shots, and then you know. But I'm not
Mhm.
stirring the pot or stirring drama, causing drama. So, yeah, I'm a day drinker. I eat me a hearty breakfast, and I crack me up in a
Day
bottle. But
drinking.
this isn't about me and my morning rituals. My
I
morning rituals,
mean,
baby.
I'm day drinking if it's brunch. If it's brunch, or if I'm like on vacation, like I traveled somewhere, then I might do a shot. But like,
Oh, baby.
um,
If I'm off and I have breakfast and liquor, I'm
oh,
eating and I'm
period.
doing me a shot. I might do a shot while my breakfast is cooking, or if I'm ordered out, I might do me a shot before I go get my food, come back, eat, drink, have my
Okay,
little ganja and just relax. I'm an anytime drinker. As long as I
okay,
have food in my my stomach, yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm drinking.
that's true. I mean, I guess it's like you know how people are like, if you have like pizza in the morning, like like if you warm up pizza in the morning, it's like, why are you eating pizza? It's nine
Mm-hmm.
o'clock in the morning, but it's like, I mean, it's food. Like,
Right.
why do we? Yeah, I get what you mean,
Mm-hmm.
but um. let us know if y'all be day drinking earlier in the
Yes,
morning.
let us know. And what is
Not
y'all
my vibe,
choice
but
for
I
liquor?
to each his own. Um,
White, dark, rum,
yeah,
vodka, tequila,
mixed,
whiskey,
mixed drinks, the
gin.
shot.
Let
Yeah,
us know in the comments what y'all be sipping on. What time of day do y'all
yeah.
prefer to sip on? Well, let me say, in the summer, I'm not. I'm a day drinker, but in the fall and the winter,
Okay.
in the winter time, I'm a heavy, not heavy, because it's making it sound like I'm alcoholic. I drink more in the day than I do during the winter and summer because it's cooler or colder outside than I do
Okay.
during the summer because
I feel
heat.
like I'm more of a smoker when it's cold outside because I'm just like I just want to get
Because you
high and
got
watch
them iron
TV.
lungs, baby. No shade.
You said I want to what?
You got those iron lungs. No shade.
You want to
So
talk about iron lungs, baby? That's you. That's not me. I still be coughing every now and then, but yes. But yes, definitely let us know in the chat. But yeah, this whole situation was uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. It was just kind of like, why are y'all arguing? Like,
yeah.
what did and shout out to our Instagram. Definitely follow us on Instagram. But what did I post on IG, Tynell, like people be beefing and they just want to like hunch. It's just the sexual attention. Like, just go nut, like get away from me. Like, I feel like that's what this is giving. Like, y'all go figure this out away from everybody else. Like, it's a little embarrassing that y'all
Yes.
arguing like this.
And I'm
But
definitely on par with you when you say like this is holding the house like
yeah,
hostage. Like, 'cause that definitely shifts the mood. Like everyone arguing, and like granted, redacted did start um, the argument, but just to be stuck in the house and there's just yelling all day would drive me fuck. I see why Diego and Tynell got the fuck up out of there.
they said we gotta go to work. Okay,
I
we
see
getting
why
money.
Diego and Tynell
Okay,
got
like
up out of
we
there.
getting to the bag, as they
I
say.
ain't mad at it. I mean, not
Um,
saying that anybody else didn't have a bag to get to, but can only be in a house, trapped in a house with like kind of strangers or associates, let me say, and
yeah.
everybody's just yelling at each other. I can't do that shit. So, um, I'm also
Um,
wondering why these young African American men be letting the mulatto widow drain them of their energy. Just
who knows? Who
very,
knows?
and I hate to say this. Remember that episode of Coven, American Horror Story Coven, Fiona, where she drained Homeboy's like energy, his whatever it was. I almost said chakra. Shout out to my anime fans, baby. That's technically what it was. She drained that man's chakra, and it
Oh shit.
restored her youth momentarily.
Oh
Redacted gives
yes,
me
I know who you're
that.
talking about. Yes, I remember.
He gives
Um,
me that.
a succubus energy.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was literally thinking
He
that while
does
I
drain
was
people's energy. It's giving
yes.
succubus vibe.
I wasn't gonna say
And
it, but
he got that tattoo of the like it's like thorn and vine or whatever along his body. I'm like,
mm-hmm.
yes, it's giving succubus energy. For sure.
Baby,
Um,
that's something we didn't talk about in a minute on this damn channels. Because you know we are
yeah.
experts carry honorary degrees in the subject of sucky biology, baby.
Yes.
Dr.
Um,
Damon Dante Whitman, PhD, DD Whitman. I just put your government out there. My bad. Troy
I
Dominic
don't
coming
know.
for
I'm like, damn, redacted.
my
Jesus.
goodness. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe once we like blow up, it's gonna be out there anyway. So would you rather know your people know the government and the good light, or once we get famous and they find out that you said or did some fucked up shit?
I would rather them not know it at all, but I guess that's not an option anymore.
My goodness.
But
You're right.
anyway,
I did just put you
um,
on like my
but
bad.
yes, I wanted to highlight Beast Mode Five's comment. They said, I will also not be watching the season anymore since my favorite is gone. Well, damn, Beast Mode, hopefully you come through and hang out with us when we review the
Right.
show.
Because
Like,
Diego
don't drop
packed
us
some
just
extra
because the damn your fave is gone. You still got to figure out what happened. He might still be attached. But Blue Devil Babe also said, on our girls' trips we drink mimosas with our breakfast. Yes, valid. I feel like that's brunch. But I don't know. I'm not a morning drinker or early drinker. I feel like I'll take some coffee for sure.
Okay. See, if I drank coffee, I would absolutely put liquor in that shit too.
My real addiction, caffeine. But Darcy, shout out to you. Thank you for being here, boo.
Yes, thank you.
She
Yeah, shout out
said
to everybody
finally caught
in the
another stream.
building.
Hey y'all. Yes. Hey, thank you
Yeah,
for being here.
it really is.
Indulgence in our foolishness.
Shout out to the people that
Um
watch this on the playback.
yes, thank you for everybody who's also going to watch this on the playback. Yes. But yeah, do you want to move on to the next scene? This scene was just kind of them going back and forth.
Yes. So
Um
next scene, probably my favorite scene of the episode. And it's so like, I guess, minuscule or nothing like really made. It's just Tynell, Diego are outside trying to shovel Tynell's vehicle out of the snow, and I honestly said like this is my favorite scene. It's just two bad boys outside conversing, getting to know each other. Um,
right.
Nobody was putting on for the camera. It just seemed like a genuine, authentic, like conversation. So I said, I wish that this was. I wish this season was like more of this. Like, there was probably a lot of bonding that we didn't get to see off camera. So,
Right.
but yeah, I just like this. Them bonding, them trying to shovel the car with the fucking snow because I hate snow. Um, Diego saying that Texas only gets like maybe half an inch of snow. I was like, didn't y'all just go through a blizzard like 3 years ago, homeboy? Like, where the fuck was y'all at? Or where the fuck was you
That's
at?
probably not normal though. He probably talking about like on average.
My
Like I think
goodness.
that
Well,
was
the
a
way global warming and Mother Nature,
yeah, you're gonna have to
then
get to that snow
maybe
for
Texas be
sure.
taking getting hit with some wild storms. But yeah, I just say I like the scene. It was just cute to see them like bonding over like trying to get Tynell's um car out of the snow. And they also decided to leave the house, which I was sad about because Diego is also my fave. Tynell is also my fave. I think you said earlier they're both your faves. Both of them are your faves. They're also my faves. Just Diego,
Yes,
because
love
Diego
them.
is just so free and he's not afraid to be his authentic self. Tynell, because Tynell was way more relaxed this season than he was season 7. The Boston
Yeah.
accent is always gonna be a key to me.
I live
But
for
also,
Tynell. He is so
yeah, I
funny.
live for Tynell. But I also say I see the growth and maturity and being like, listen, I came here, I made the amends and made the defenses that I need to. I got to get back to the bag. So I'm definitely not mad at it.
First of all, not them saying, "Bitch, I don't give a fuck about this." No, we shoving ourselves to get to this money. They said we gotta work. I'm
Listen,
at work. We gotta work. Like we taking our ass home.
baby, I think for like the next month, Diego and Tynell should call each other like Mexico.
Yeah. Deep cut. I
That's
was
funny.
also gonna say they should what was I gonna say? I just live for them like shoveling the snow and just being like, we gotta go to work. Like,
Mhm.
it's fine. Oh, I feel like every time I enter a room, no matter what, I'm always like, hi, ladies. Shout out to China. But yes, my faves are gone. I'm so
Oh my
sad. I
gosh.
honestly feel like Beast Mode 5. I feel like I don't want to watch the show anymore because those were my
My
fave people.
goodness.
Like, and shout out to Lilo. I know he here. But yes, thank you for being here. Also
Lilo,
a fave. Definitely be given
Lilo, yeah, we're gonna talk about Lilo this because some things
Lilo's
happened. I
facial
was like,
expressions BT. Cause when I'm making the thumbnail, I'm always like his thumbnail, like his facial expressions always be like so funny. Cause I have to like literally go back and like look at like, you know, how people are feeling and like what the vibe is or whatever. But yes, he is hilarious. Um Also, Blue Devil Babe said Crown Vanilla is good in coffee. I might have to try that
I
this
heard that
Christmas.
it was good in coffee. See, I heard
My
that
mom
like
loves Crown, so I might have to try that.
Hennessy and like whiskey and
Yeah,
like
with
they're
coffee.
good in coffee.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
might
Irish
have
coffee,
to try
isn't
that.
it?
You said it's what?
Isn't that like an Irish coffee? Whiskey, coffee, or
Yeah. I think coffee. I don't know if like coffee with liquor in it, by in general, is like an Irish coffee, or if like an Irish coffee is a specific liquor. Because I've had an Irish coffee with like tequila. I think tequila and coffee.
my goodness.
It was
That's
fine.
crazy.
I didn't feel no way about it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. We're gonna have to let you know.
Aves
What that
are
is in the
in the
fall.
building. Yeah, I'm sad to see them go, but hopefully, if there is a reunion, um, and I'm hoping that there's a reunion for this season, hopefully they come back. I feel like they left on the good terms with
Yeah.
everybody, so um, I feel like they left on good terms with everybody. I don't know how Tynell and Justice um, I don't know what the vibe was like when Tynell left the house. I also peeped on the episode where the boys went out to dinner at that restaurant. Justice carried Tynell down the steps.
Oh.
I said, "Look at that."
Well, you know he liked, and poor Justice. I feel like Justice is just going where the wind blows. And I feel like he's about to enter this potentially abusive relationship with Lilo.
Potentially,
We'll get to it, but I was like, what is this, honey? What is going what in the Bigo shit is this? Because I don't get it. I don't understand.
my goodness.
Like,
Yeah, that was. Yeah, Faves leave the house. Sad to see them go. That's crazy that Tynell is in this confessional with the scarf on his head and it's kind of giving uh the nun
the
tea.
Lotto and that and that photo she took with Meg Thee Stallion and Flo Milli. She had that scarf on her head. I feel like that's what he was giving for sure.
Okay, Faves leave the house. Next scene, baby.
Yes. R.I.P. Well, not R.I.P., but I'm sad that they left.
Yeah, very sad that Tanner and Diego left the house. It's crazy. Next scene, we kind of get like their counterparts. Tynell, no, I'm sorry, Lilo and Justice.
Let me buckle up.
Lilo and Justice.
Let me
Now,
buckle up.
this scene, it was so many goddamn red flags and flaws, and so Lilo and Justice sit down and have a conversation. They make amends because, or they talk about the altercation that they had, I guess, the night before. Baby, they went 3 rounds, twirling through the house, and um, they talk
This whole
about what
situation was
led to the
just
altercation. I guess Justice said something that Lilo didn't like. They talk about that, and then they get to somebody said something like that was hot. I liked it, and I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" But I thought I missed something. Like, let me rewind to see like what just happened. So Justice tells Lilo, like, I guess their altercation, them literally physically fighting, was hot, and I had to think to myself, Justice. I forgot Justice fought D and went to D later in the season and was like, I feel like there might be tension between us. I said, yeah, that's D probably still trying to remove his foot from your ass. Not
I remember
you
that too.
trying to hook up with a dude that you fought and kind of beat you up, no shade. And then you go tell the dude that you just fought, like, oh yeah, us fighting is hot. I was like, this is crazy. And this is what's wrong with this generation of gays. Not even
I'm
this
telling
generation.
you,
What's
it's
wrong
giving prison tease.
is very much.
Cell
And
block.
Lilo had on that damn inmate suit. So it's kind of full circle, but I said this conversation is wild. Not y'all glorifying y'all beating on each other, and now you on this nigga lap like he's Santa Claus. I said, what the fuck is going on right now?
I was like, I didn't know what was going on because at first I was like, oh,
It's,
like Justice is being very nice because I just feel like if you pop me and we fight, like there's no sexual energy anymore.
mm-mm,
Like I feel like I just want to fight you every time. Like and even if we figured it out, I'm still not gonna want to hunt you because it's just like no, like we're it's that's gone. Like you're not gonna put your hands on me and then I'm
right,
giving my body to you. Like
right.
no, but to each his own. But yeah, I was like, okay, just as being really nice, especially since Lilo was like, I think you hit me, or no, he was like, you said something to me. I don't even remember, but it made me mad and I popped you. I'm like, wait, you don't even remember what he said to you, but you want to pop him? Like it was enough for you to hit him. And then Lilo was like, well, when I popped you, I didn't pop you that hard. And Justice like, no, you hit me pretty. And I'm like, I think Justice would know. Like Justice was the one that got hit. So like he knows how hard Lilo hit him or whatever. But clearly they like that back and forth. I mean, it's not for me, but I was just like, homeboy domestic violence.
Yeah,
Like
it was another part of me also feels like Lilo kind of made amends with Justice so that Justice could spill tea on whatever was going on with Derry in the case. Because you notice how the conversation shifted from their fight to, oh, you got tea, what's going on? And Justice is like, well, it's none of your business how I know what's going on. Like, it's like, how y'all go from making up into you trying to. So I was like, Lilo was not weird for that, but that was a little, like, I
he's
get,
the
like,
villain that I'm kind of living for because he is stirring up the house, but it's like in the wrong way. It's
it
like
definitely
fighting people you fucking like trying to get tea, trying to be manipulative. I don't know, but it is giving me some type of entertainment. I'll say that.
Lilo is running rapid to the house, baby.
Them plats, baby. I wonder is it the plats? Lilo, if you still in the building, let us
it's,
know if them
it's the
plats.
plaits and the pink bonnet.
Yes,
It's the plaits and the goddamn pink
in the
bonnet.
bonnet. Yes.
My
Woe
goodness.
said that shit weird. Yes. I don't know. And let us know in the chat. I mean, you know what? Never mind. Don't let us know. But if you've ever fought somebody you fucked, hopefully you stay far away from them and they get the help that they need and you get the help that you need. Cause you shouldn't be putting your hands on people that you hunching. That's
Mm-mm.
inappropriate. Um, unless it's a little wrestling, a little, a little, something that's not violent. Violent, if that makes sense. But anyway, um, but yes, I mean, I'm glad that they kind of like figured it out. I feel like Justice was very like chill, especially like his interactions with Kelton. Like, I feel like was very like rah rah, like bitch, we fought, so now it's beef forever, but like when it's Lilo, it's like, oh, like no big deal. You hit me. Well, maybe because I don't know, he got the best of him. I don't know. Either way, it was different energy from Kelton, but
That is a good point. Because he wants Lilo. That's all it is.
I
Justice
could see
wants
that.
Lilo. That's all it is. So, yeah, that was weird. Punching on each other, and then they're like, "Oh, let's kiss it out." Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? But you know what? This is a judge-free zone. We are, we are not here to shame the wicked. Because that's not what we do. But
No.
that shit was weird. Like, please stop punching on each other and then hunching. And I'm mad that it took them 3 rounds to be like, let's talk this shit out. Like, where the fuck was this clarity and this maturity? I guess they were both drunk, but
You know they got to get that aggression out before they get the aggression out, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I guess it beats fucking and then fighting and mid fucking. Like that's imagine Lilo or somebody.
Why do they have to fuck first
Example,
and then fight? Why
but
can't they just fuck if that's what they're into? And clearly they know they're into each other. So why does there have to be a fight?
somebody thought that somebody was gonna get punched in the back of the head. First of all, neither one of them want to be bended. That's
Were
that's
they?
that's what
I
that's
was
the issue
gonna
that
say that.
they
Were they fighting to
that's
see
the
who
issue
the
that
top
they're
was gonna
having right
be?
now. Neither of
Is
them
that?
want to be bended. So
Did we just crack the code? They fought to see who the top was gonna be. Period. Okay.
and kind of justice kind of won. So and you see who was on whose lap.
Is that why Justice was so calm? He said, "I won. I won. I'm the top now." I'm like,
This is crazy.
what's that movie called? With Tom Hanks when like the people take over, the pirates take over the boat. He's like, "Look at me, look at me. I'm the top now. I'm the captain of the ship
My
now." That's what
goodness.
it's giving. Um, but yeah, I'm glad we cracked that code. Wow. But yes, wow, I'm glad we figured that out. Look at us on our nasty juice
Lilo and
shit.
fucking justice, baby. Is
Speaking of Lilo, he said, "Listen, when you living in the house with six other dudes, everyone gets real forgiving things. We've probably been different if we wasn't trapped in the house the whole time." I'm just
so
curious as to why it
I
went from fighting to fucking. I don't mind the whole like forgiving aspect of it, but it seemed like
so
y'all like the
Lilo, are you saying
um,
like sorry to cut you off, Damon, but
no, go
Lilo, are
ahead.
you saying like so? Let's say that this is season 7, and you and Justice were in the house, and you popped on them. Would the tension or the chemistry or would the vibe be different with Justice if you were able to kind of leave the season 7 house like if you weren't trapped in the season 7 house like you are now? Like, would it have been up the entire time, or would you have been, I guess, as forgiving are you as you are now, or as you were season 9?
That's a good question.
I'm curious, baby. I
That's
feel
a good
like
question.
I could see being, I guess, what makes you forgiving, like in a house that you have, like I guess because it's draining after some point, like
I
you
mean,
kind
I
of
would assume
need.
beefing with somebody that you live in a house with is very draining for sure. Oh, I guess. I don't know. I live alone. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I do, but yeah. I feel like beefing with somebody that like
Yeah.
you live with is very, very draining. But but yeah, the whole conversation was just very interesting because of the parlay. And I say it gives Bigo vibes because I just feel like that's the place to go to argue with your ex and then eventually fight them. And it be recorded and dispersed amongst the internet. So Lilo said, yeah, our relationship would have been different. I feel like I would have been a little less careless about the situations. Okay. Do you feel like you had a real connection with Justice, or do you feel like it was just more of like a fling, something to do while I'm in this house? We wouldn't have went as back and forth as much as we did. Okay. He said he would have been feeling a little froggy. Oof.
Interesting. Okay, well, like you said, Lilo Justice, do what y'all do.
Do what you
Glad
do.
that y'all made amends, but y'all being on each other and kissing after thumping, it's like that's a little wild to me.
He said
Um,
needed something in the house. No shade. You know what? Honesty is the best policy. if that's what it is, it's giving prison vibes. No shade, but I feel like everything is adding up to 60 days in for sure.
deep, 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 deep cut. But which one of these young men would be the enforcer of the Chicanos?
It's giving Lilo maybe.
It's the Platts.
Well, actually, the enforcer maybe Case, maybe Case. But yes, what's the next scene?
Maybe they go grocery shopping. Next scene, they go grocery shopping, which I'm assuming Derry was supposed to make dinner. So they were out, and Marquise and Case are talking about the argument that took place between Case and Darian. I guess Case at this point is paying Darian dust. I guess he's done fighting. I don't blame him. But I was like, listen, we don't need to discuss what happened. No shade. Um,
True.
we saw the argument, just get some food and get back to the house and cook this shit. Um, also, they was
And
talking
I'm
about,
mad that he's the only one that can cook because I feel like he would be the type. Well, never mind. He would be the type to put something in the spaghetti and just if
why
you know what I
spaghetti?
mean. He would be the type to put something in the spaghetti
Sick bitch.
and
Trifling. Anywho,
I'm just
um, Lilo and Darian are discussing how to prepare chicken Alfredo. Lilo asks Darian, he's like, "Do you want chicken tenders, chicken wings, or like wings?" I'm like, "Nigga, who is putting the whole wings and chicken Alfredo, Lilo?" Like,
yeah. I thought it was you it's like grilled chicken. It's not
yes, but I
chicken
guess he was
yeah.
like, "I don't know how to make the shit." I was like, "Who makes chicken Alfredo and you see like a whole chicken?" Or the chicken.
No
I
shit, I
don't know.
can't cook and even I know that.
First of all, he said chicken tenders. There's like chicken breast, homeboy. You don't. If it's chicken tenders, they're
Um
already breaded, so you don't put them. Anywho, um, yeah. So they go to the grocery store. They're trying to make dinner. And talking about everything that happened. It's good to see them get out of the house. I wish they just would have did more. Like it seems like once the driveway was clear of all that goddamn snow that it was at the beginning of the season, they should have been outside. Um,
yeah.
After they leave the grocery store, they proceed to have a snowball fight. It was like, that's cool. They're
That was
outside.
cute. Yeah.
Seem to be having fun. Um, I don't know. The neighbors was like, them white neighbors was outside. Them Trumpies was outside like,
You know, somebody was playing what is it called? A white Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, and then they look outside and see them in the snowball
see, black men.
fight. I'm here for it though.
But yeah, I did say that the snowball fight was cool. I just wish that they were able to go outside more, or that they were able to have more outings instead of being stuck in the goddamn house. But snowball fight, please don't be
I just want to highlight this comment. Kay said, "Nah, Kay-san, as Darian calls him, he said not 60 days in.
not to call this.
It's giving a little jailhouse tea. Also, Case, how do you feel about him calling you by your government? I feel like that's such a weird thing to do, especially since like we
That
know
means
you as
that
a white
Darian knows him
person.
biblically. That's all
It's
that
kind
means.
of given like we've been intimate, so like I know you by your like biblical name.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've been biblical, we've got to know each other on a biblical level, so I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
call you by your biblical name. And it's like, okay, I don't know why you're doing that, but um
It was
we the
who
only
the
people
fuck
that can
is
call you that.
Kason? I don't know
He's
why
French.
that's so funny to me. I think it's because Tynell and Case, and he's still calling him KC, but I think it's so funny to me that Tynell and Case did a whole season together, and Tynell didn't know that Case's first name was Kason.
I mean, I wouldn't have known either because that's not how he introduced himself. So it's just like, oh, his name
But
is Case.
I was
But
also
then
thinking
he's
like
like,
the beef, their beef, the Boston Boys versus the Trio, season 7. I feel like their beef started so sudden that they didn't really have time to get formal introductions. Because I feel like in a general, just like conversation, like I'm gonna
no
talk to
shade.
somebody and kind of.
It might be that white mama. I don't understand why you're acting like this. I feel like that's what it's giving. Deep cut. But I feel like that's what it's giving. I feel like that's what it's giving. But he said I never told nobody season 7. Okay. I just feel like he wanted to seem special. So he's like, "Ah, I know his government name. Like,
Okay,
okay, Arian.
interesting.
Like, um, but yes. Them having the snowball fight was cool. I wish they would have built a snowman. I thought that would have been cute. Like there was enough snow, or like make snow angels, like just something like
It
fun.
was.
But
Also,
the
nobody
snowball
was
fight was cute.
dressed for the winter. Like Darian is in like a jacket and coochie shorts.
He is in them coochie
Uh,
cutters.
Case is in Air Force Ones, white Air Force Ones, in the snow. I said, "What the fuck is going on?"
You gonna
Like,
be slipping and sliding.
baby, listen, you know Air Force Ones ain't got no damn traction unless you put them bitches in sport mode. You gotta have your foot up somebody's ass, but for them bitches to grip the road. But
Right foot
um,
forward, back, left foot back. Like you gotta get in that fighting stand. Um, like Lilo said, Darren gives Karen vibes, low key, and then he said, "Lamo, just K, you ain't kidding. You telling the truth.
mhm,
You telling the truth.
mhm.
I
And
want
let
to
me
free
down.
my brothers from
Anytime you come
from
in and
the
disturb the energy just for your, I don't know, just to do it, you're twisted.
yes.
You,
I need to free my brothers from Darian's energy because this is the third person that he's. I'm telling you, it's a cycle.
it's a cycle.
There's Kamala Harris, and then there's
Malcolm
Darian.
X
My
soon,
goodness.
baby. Uncle, you know what? Never mind. Uncle Lamont Tool. Shit, they don't know what I'm
I'm
talking
totally
about.
kidding. If anybody tries to come for me for the Kamala Harris comment, I'm joking. But yes, but
But
yes, I'm glad that they freed themselves of that. Um, and also, while I'm here, shout out to
spicy
Spicy Original. Thank
original.
you for being here. Yes, in the building, in the peak of us carrying.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's here again, and shout out to the people that are gonna watch this on the playback.
Yes.
Shout out to the people that have been with us for the first 7 minutes that we have been goddamn live.
Hmm.
Bad Boys Club, Gemini Films, Bad Boys Club Reunited, season 1, episode 9. Um, baby. So we're game night, another game night. So there were some cute, like I said, bonding moments.
These game nights always get very sexual. Not to
They
cut you
do
off,
always.
I just wanted to
That's
point that out.
probably why Tynell also left the house. Like, um, Tip Woods got a nigga back at home. I'm still
I'm
gagging
surprised
that
Justin ain't leave the house because the house is so sexual. It's like, why not? I mean, if you got a man, like,
thumbing in the woods with Justin, and then caught his nigga like an hour later. Like, you in Boston? Like, nigga, no, I'm on vacation. I said that's move. Anyway, game night. Um, Somehow, some way, like you said, the game night ended up becoming very sexual. Uh, the cast members get to talking about who kissed who and how. Very much
no
Jersey.
shade is given, and I'm not saying that this has happened, but it's given that they popped the pill because everything is just so sexy. Everything is so like allegedly,
You
allegedly
lucky I
they
can't
popped.
leave this motherfucker. I have the end button, and you lucky.
Don't cancel the
You
whole live.
lucky.
I'm
No,
sorry.
not jagged little pill.
Just a little pill, a
My
little Molly, a
goodness.
little E. They
You
gave
know what
Roman
it's
vibes.
giving? Remember the episode of Degrassi where Ashley popped that EPO and started reading her friends?
Listen,
My goodness.
that,
You said
that's where I first learned about it. They say
you
the
said
E.
they
I've
popped
never
the
seen.
EPO. It's giving that they allegedly
Yes,
popped the EPO.
yes.
My goodness.
He said, "E pill, relax." Why were y'all so
Baby, yes,
sexual?
heavy on the relax. My goodness.
Did y'all get that damn honey thing from the gas station, the corner store, the honey pack? Why are y'all so horny?
Yeah, they started talking about like who made out with who, and I was like very Jersey Shore because
Yes,
like
very Jersey
it's
Shore.
crazy.
Lilo
The
said
last
that's
couple
just
of
his
game
thing.
nights have been over sexual, and then they end in arguments, and then they end in redacted, deflecting, and
Yeah.
kind of on the couch pouting. Like I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Conversation over. Like who the
So
fuck are
was
you at
this
this
the
point?
Never Have I Ever?
Yes.
Okay.
And
This
if I was in the cast, if I was on production, my first question: never have I ever been a whore? And I feel like that just would have ended the whole game.
Jesus.
We just gonna end that shit right now, send everybody to bed. Um, just like that. I'm sorry.
You know what's crazy? That's definitely giving like your vibe. Like, because especially since you're like older than them, I feel like you want to just shut the whole shit down. Never have I ever. And they're just like, oh shit. Well, never mind. I guess.
My goodness, baby.
Ending everybody's shit. That's oh my
Goodness.
goodness. But
But yeah, these damn game lights
crazy.
are crazy.
Um Case said liquor
But
and I'm sorry. Shout out to Woe. Glad you're enjoying the the live. Lil said that was spicy. But Case said liquor and weed. That's it. I just want to clarify.
listen, okay,
What liquor? It must have been maybe tequila. I feel like tequila gets people
that
very
good question. Like, what was your choice of liquor that y'all? My goodness.
yeah.
Now, who's scissoring? Are they scissoring or are they hunching?
That's a good question. Case said I'm not a whore. How dare you?
My,
Maybe just on this show. Maybe while you're on this show. Ain't nothing wrong with being a whore. We're pro
a
sex work
pay
over here.
whore. You know what? This,
We're
like we
pro
said,
sex
this
work
is a
over
judge-free
here.
zone. But yes, what was your liquor
Yeah.
of choice in the house? What had y'all feeling so safe, sanctified, and sexual? Like,
Question. A
what
good
was y'all
question.
liquor of choice when y'all wanted to hunch on each other, and what was the liquor of choice when y'all was fighting? I mean, of course, that there was fights. Like, of course, there's two different moves. For some people, it's just one entire move. I don't know. I don't know. I don't do it.
I don't
But
know about that. I don't know nothing about that
I don't know
lifestyle.
nothing about it. But
Okay, I don't know
we
nothing
can
about
go
that
like a motherfucker.
lifestyle.
So we learned during this over sexual game night, never have I ever. We learned that there was a 4-way makeout. I guess day 3 of
Yeah,
the cast being together. So I'm assuming this is
yeah.
after Diego and Keith made up. I'm trying to figure out this tension between Diego and Keith is just it was just sexual because they cannot seem to keep their fucking tongues out of each other's mouth.
I think it was sexual.
Like it went from, and I love Diego. You know, this is just his own, and I'm getting to like Keith, but it went from them beefing, not liking each other, to I don't know you, to now they just cannot stop making out with each other. And it's like, get a room, whore. No shade, but that's wild. Like, I just do not see, and this is not me judging or, me trying to put myself on a pedestal.
I think they were
Because
just
I feel like I
drunk.
speak for a bunch of people, but I just don't feel it. I don't see myself making out with somebody that I fought. Like, we punched each other in the face, you punched me in the face. Like, I'm trying to rip
As
your eyes
many
out
times
your
as they fought,
face.
yeah, I'm not about to fuck you.
Yeah,
We fought
that's
too many times for that. And I'm gonna feel the shit in the morning. And I'm gonna be mad as fuck that I made out with you
right.
after like waking up and feeling the fucking punches that you fucking gave me the night before. Like,
Yes.
but I mean, hey, I said, what is it giving? A prison tea? Like, don't they fight? And then maybe they were fighting to see who the top was gonna be.
Goodness. Giving a wildlife tea, baby.
I mean, hey, that's the
Very primal.
that's nature.
They should have just played the
Um,
game of spades, the game of Uno.
they should have. They should have.
Child, have a cook-off
Yes.
or something. Like, why would you resort to fight? Now it's crazy because let's say Justice won a fight. Let's say Justice was the top. Is Lilo hypothetically taking back shots, worried that Justice is going to punch him in the back of the head?
My goodness, I feel like
Like,
he feels safe.
how does that work? I'm I'm just trying to figure it out. Like,
I think he feels fine now because he justice won fairly. So like that would just be over. That would be unnecessary. I mean, outside of it just being fucked up and unethical. Like, no, we're lovers, not fighters. Especially at that point. That's real homeboy domestic violence for sure.
my goodness.
Um Kay said you didn't see that big ass Tito bottle in my hand in that scene. Okay, so not tequila, vodka. Okay.
Fuck.
I'm more of a rum type of person. Rum, tequila. I like the island liquors, you know.
Okay.
But vodka. Okay. You know what? Absolute Vodka does eat, and they're a gay owned brand. So shout out to them.
Mhm.
Um, but Beast Mode 5 said they all made out and they all fought, didn't they? I mean, it seems like it, but according to Darian, he fought he made out with everybody but Tynell.
Mhm.
And I'm sure that's gonna cause a fight.
Mm.
Interesting.
That is
Oh,
very
he said,
interesting.
he said Henny and Patron.
Ooh, not
Okay.
dark and light. But you know what,
Henny
Case?
doesn't do anything for me. I feel like every time I've drank it, like is I've just felt like I haven't felt anything from it. But
Yeah, Henny tastes like cardboard.
Patron is I like Don Julio actually.
I
Don
cannot.
Julio.
I don't.
Patron is cool. Um not Remy. I can't.
Was you on
Remy is
white or
cool
dark
too.
Remy? Because now I drink some white Remy. I ain't even gonna hold you. If the
I've
Remy
never
is
had
white,
dark Remy. So maybe
I
that's something I'm gonna stay away from.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it. But no, dark Remy, dark liquor and tequila is no.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
That Remy had me feeling good too.
Shout out to
Does
that.
anybody live for Casamigos? I'm more of a Don Julio, but my dad was talking shit about Casamigos, and I'm like, what you know? You don't be out. Like, how you know? You haven't tried Casamigos enough to even know whether it's good or not. But anyway, yes. Tequila definitely gets me rowdy. So like I'm definitely for it.
Ooh,
Unless
now
I'm
when you say rowdy, are
chill.
you rowdy like the Circle NYC rowdy, Bad Boys Club rowdy, or South Central Baddies rowdy?
Ooh, I'm gonna say the circle. Rowdy, but I still don't want to go to jail because I don't want to miss work.
I feel
Like
that.
I got responsibilities that I feel like I cannot
I feel that.
afford to go to prison or go to jail. So like, yeah, no. I'm gonna do the Circle NYC for sure.
I feel that.
But that Casamigos was gone. Can we also highlight the moment when I think we might have talked about it already, but I think it was Lilo and somebody else. I think it was Lilo and Darian when they were in the kitchen. They were talking about how like, oh, this bottle gone already. Like, damn, we just got this bottle. And I'm like, ain't it like 80 y'all in the house? Like, if y'all all drank from that bottle, baby, it's gone. Like,
Within the hour.
it's gone within an hour. Honestly,
Mhm.
that's I feel like that bottle is not enough to get 8 people like drunk. Like I feel like you might need a little more to
Eight
get
people,
people
like, yeah,
rowdy.
you definitely gonna need like a couple liters,
Yeah.
maybe 3
So
liters. Shit, I'll throw a couple of fifths in there too, but like liters,
at
like
least 2 bottles.
yeah, yeah, maybe
So
3 just to show off because you got 8 people that's about to, yeah, and y'all gonna go through it like that.
and that's if y'all taking shots.
Yeah,
don't want to talk about mixed drinks. Like
baby, let us know because you know I'm a mixed drink type of nigga. Now I do a couple of shots, but mixed drinks is where I'm at, baby.
yeah.
Lemonade and Bacardi, or lemonade and vodka, tea and vodka, fruit punch and fucking vodka, um,
You know
fruit
what's
punch and
crazy?
rum. I love him. I love a mixed drink.
If I'm out, I'll do a shot. But like if I'm going out, I'll do a shot. But if I'm just chilling at home or if I'm like settled where I'm at, I'm gonna just do a mixed drink because I just feel like a shot would be doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, definitely let us know if y'all are into shots or if y'all are into mixed drinks. That's a good question to ask. Shout out to Blue Devil Babe that said Casamigos and Don Julio Patron. I like all the tequilas. Yes, Yes, you're my kind of woman, Blue Devil Babe, for sure. I love a tequila.
Yes, y'all should go tequila tasting. That would be cute.
I want to go tequila tasting. You know they have that's like really popular when people go to Mexico. But Case said more than eight. Production was two. It was hella heads. Mm. Oh, the production was drinking off of it too. Damn, yeah, that shit really gone.
Shit, they dealing with all the chaos. I'll be in
You
that
said they
bitch
need
tipsy
some
as
more.
hell. And it's crazy. You can get drunk on the job and not get fired.
Oh,
Technically, you could also get laid on the job and not get fired. That's crazy.
well,
I mean, not crazy, but that's interesting.
I know some people are. Where
Not
do I
saying that
sign up?
production is sleeping with cast members, but you know,
Well, not to put your business in the street, but you put my whole government out there. Remember you was working at that one place, and they was definitely drinking and hunching on the job. A previous place you worked at.
what?
You worked there for a short amount of time, but
Was it
like the crazy. You said what?
the hospital?
No,
Ooh, I really.
you said they were trying to get you into something, if you know what I mean. But it wasn't the hospital.
Uh, damn, I
Beast
can.
Mode 5 said, Diego, Keith, Lilo, Justice, Case, and Lilo all gave Camila and Amy from season 8. Yes. Drunk, fucking, and fighting. Like,
Mess. Now I really cannot think of this goddamn job.
I'll tell you off camera, but you'll be like, oh yeah. Cause you didn't work there for that long. But I remember being like, they be doing that? Like, oh my God, what the fuck? But shout out to Galaxy that said shots all day. Yes, I live for a shot. Now that I can handle them. But yeah, shot at tequila before I go out, a shot at the club, maybe two shots at the club, and then a mixed drink, and then I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Maybe two shots, two mixed drinks. I try to do for every shot I take, I do two mixed drinks.
Okay. Okay.
So if I do like two shots, instead of like fucking four mixed drinks, and I'm pretty good. I feel like I'm okay without being
Yeah.
sloppy, intoxicated drunk. So I
I
know my
love just
limit
doing
is
shots
almost
with people
always my
though.
limit of shots anywhere I go is always two shots. If I'm in the
Yeah.
house, maybe four, but if I'm out, two shots. No, I can handle my mixed drinks, but no, anything
I
other than
like doing
two
shots like with people though. Like if you get
shots.
like if you're at like a club and you do like a group of shots like with people, like it's just like it's a fun experience, I think. But yeah, definitely here for the shots. And the mixed drinks. Because I can mix a drink. I can't cook, but I can definitely mix a drink. Um,
Yes.
but yeah. The next scene.
This actually concludes game night. This actually concludes the episode.
Mhm.
We find out
Wait,
that
so Darian. So just for clarification, Darian let the cat out of the bag that I guess he has kissed Justin, whether it's with Case, because he did say they had a little situation before they got into the house, and they had a little, I don't know how far it went, but they had a little situation. So he did say that, but then he kind of like implied that like they kissed in the house as well. Kind of, I guess, to make Case jealous, but then that made Case mad because it's like, why are you blowing up Justin's spot? You agreed to not talk about it on camera. So like, why are you bringing it up now? So I was reading the comments and the girls were on Darian's head as they usually are. He's not really a favorite of the show. But what are your thoughts on this whole situation? Do you feel like Darian was wrong for telling the truth? Do you feel like he was in the right? Um
honestly, and this is no shade, I really don't care. Darian is draining. Darian does stuff for reaction, and they kind of give him the reaction that they're looking for. Now, I'm not telling Case like how he should have responded because it's like if we agree to have a conversation on camera, it should have just been that. But Darian does stuff to get reactions out of people. So honestly, like I said earlier, this drama the I kissed your friend, I didn't kiss your friend isn't isn't interesting to me. Like, make it interesting. Go steal somebody's shoes. Walk out of that bitch with two pairs of somebody's shoes.
Not steal somebody's shoes or their jeans.
They jeans. Homegirl from Arkansas. Do that. Come wipe somebody's fucking suitcase out and go home. Make that interesting. But yeah, I kissed your friend, I didn't kiss your friend. I don't care. No shade. I'm not trying to sound biased, but
Yeah.
I really was not tuned
I
in.
mean, honestly, if I'm going to care, my opinion would just be like, if you agree not to do something, then like, why would you like?
Right.
Why would you? You know, like, yeah, I don't know. But then again, like, my whole thing is this, like, and no shade, like, I don't really feel like Justin, like, I'm glad Justin has grown, I guess, as a person, like, compared to like the come up New York. But I just feel like, why are you here? Like, I feel like you don't really give anything. And then, like, when it comes to like your opinion or like just anything, like, I feel like your personality isn't really like showing on this show. And so then I feel like this is the second time where like Justin's name has been in the drama and like he's like in the hot tub and it's like, what is going on? Like, why? You know, and I get it, he wasn't there for this all to unravel, but I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just like, why all this over Justin? So I know his boyfriend, his partner is like, when I catch you, when I fucking catch you.
My goodness.
On a BK tidal wave shit. like like
Yeah, but I agree with you. I kind of feel like Justin came to thump Toro Tynell
and
and
just leave. He should have just left after that. But maybe he's
yeah,
staying
because I
for
don't
Kate.
really feel like Justin needed to redeem himself from season 7.
Justin just gives like, I don't know, like he just kind of gives like he's just there. Like he's not really doing anything or saying anything or giving any like relevant opinions. It's just kind of like, no shade, it's kind of given it's kind of given Alex and the other one. Remember they were together on season 8? It's kind
The
of given that.
homosexuals.
Yes, it's kind of giving that. Just like, I'm here for a free vacation outside of my normal living quarters or whatever.
Well, he did make up with Tynell, and that was cool. But outside
He
of
did.
like
He made up with Lilo too. Well,
Tynell,
kind of, but
yeah,
yeah,
because outside of making amends with Tynell and Lilo, we haven't really seen much of Justin. So um,
yeah.
maybe that's why Darian blew up his spot.
B Small 5 said, who would be your perfect cast?
First of all, perfect cast would have needed to have been somewhere perfect location where there's sunshine and beaches and water. So there's
They
that.
should have spent a week in LA.
That would have been cute, or somewhere like on the coast, like South Carolina.
Ooh, New Orleans,
North Carolina, New Orleans, yeah, somewhere like that.
yeah.
But perfect cast. Excuse me. Bring Vonnie back.
Yep. Calvin.
Yes, bring Calvin back. Bring Hayes back. Lilo. Case.
So season 7, essentially, just have season 7 come back. All of season 7. Oh, besides Vonnie, I guess.
D and Maj.
Interesting. Okay. I'm glad you didn't say a certain somebody because that would have been a setup. I think these bitches trying to set me up.
My goodness.
I think they know about each other. That's kind of what it's given. But I think my cast would be Calvin, Case. I'd say Calvin, Case, Tynell, and then I got 2 more people. I need some season. Oh, Diego. And I don't know. Maybe Vonnie. I'll choose Vonnie.
Honestly, okay. Yes, Bonnie's in the chat. Shout out to Bonnie. Honestly, give me that white boy Steven from the earlier seasons of Bad Boys Club.
Nah. Was he an official cast member?
Not the colorist. Not the colorist. There was an actual white boy that was on the earlier seasons of Bad Boys Club. I think it was like New York,
Oh, you
like
talking about the
season one
skinny
or
one?
season two.
The skinny
But
one
yeah,
from Atlanta.
yeah.
I remember.
Wait, was that
I
Atlanta?
remember. Huh?
I thought it was New York.
I remember a skinny white boy being on Atlanta. It was kind of giving like Bad Baby vibes. Like I'm white, but I grew up in the hood or something. Like it was kind of giving that.
It
I
is.
don't remember if
Okay.
his name was Steven or not though. But yeah, it was Atlanta for sure.
Child, yeah, bring homeboy back, the white boy back, because he needs to redeem himself. Like,
Child. Well, maybe I'll be into it. But
but yeah, that would be my perfect cast. Also, let us know down in the comments like who y'all would pick. Select
who would
for
y'all
like
bring? Yeah.
cast. Yeah, Bad Boys Club. And where would you pick the location? Where would your location be? Baby, I had these motherfuckers in 30 days a night, baby.
Oh,
That's where they should have went, Alaska. That's where they
you
should
want
have
them to
went.
fight against a common enemy so bad. Either it's a bear or vampires.
That how else are they gonna bond? They ain't fighting each other. They fight the ops. It's a brotherhood.
I'm not mad at it.
They,
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Darian and Case, like I feel like Darian wants Case to chase him, like I said, and I feel like Case is not trying to chase Darian. So like Darian is just doing whatever to get Case's attention at this point. But yeah, I don't know. Darian has been caught in a couple of lies. You looking kind of weird out here. I'm not gonna lie. You're looking a little weird. I feel like he wants to create this illusion that like people are chasing after him. Like every time he comes on the show, it's like, oh, somebody's pining after you, and like we see every time, it's like, no, you're kind of chasing after them too. Like it's not like oh, they just flock to you when you get on the show. So I don't know. Beastmo 5 said they would choose Diego, Maj, Vani, Justice, Case, Hazel, Calvin. Not Poppy. Not tennis bracelet Poppy.
my goodness. I forgot he had that tennis bracelet on his ankle.
He had, and then it say Anley. He had that tennis bracelet on. Fighting with a tennis bracelet is crazy because you know your PO is already doing research and making sure you're on the.
No, your interactions with other human beings are limited, baby. Why are you outside past your curfew? And I was also wondering if tennis bracelet have like a heart monitor, like can they track your heart rate? Because when Kiss was whooping his ass, I wonder if his PO was like watching the heart monitor, like
Probably
his
when
heart
that
rate
hockey stick came out for sure.
doing like those rounds with Case, but
When that hockey stick came out, I think the heart murmur. I think it for sure.
it is.
But
Yeah, shout out to Poppy. Shout out to season 7. Shout out to
yes, season 7. Honestly, no shade. The superior season.
honestly.
But yeah, this episode, I don't know. I guess we're gonna see whether we gonna see where Justin is coming from with the whole love triangle. I don't know. I just feel like it's just kind of boring to me, and I feel like, I mean, not the whole show, but I just like this storyline is just kind of like
boring. Yeah.
I'm over it. But we're gonna keep watching, of course.
Definitely. No shade.
Yeah.
$7 for nothing, baby. Again, no
That
shade.
part. And we both paid. So but yes. But yeah, this has been our review for Bad Boys Reunited, episode 9, Kiss and Tell. Any last thoughts before we jet?
Baby,
No
I
jet
just
jet.
want to thank
Before we
everybody
jet.
for coming through. That's before we jet, no jet, baby.
Yes.
Yes, just want to thank everybody for coming through. Honestly, I wasn't expecting many people to come through during the middle of the week, but thank you guys for your support, coming through and keying and carrying with us.
Yes.
We love to engage with you guys and talk it up with you guys in the comments. Like David said on the last review, we're trying to still work on
be more consistent,
more cohesive.
Yes.
schedule so that we're able to,
So look out for us on Wednesdays. Not to
yeah,
cut you off, but
go live.
Wednesdays, yes, look out for us. Our lives on Wednesdays.
Keep
So
our
yeah.
audience. So, yes, like Damon said, every Wednesday we'll be trying to upload content, go live, do reviews. So again, shout out to the people that are gonna watch us on the playback. Shout out to the people that came through tonight. Happy fucking
Hmm.
hump day. Stay
Yes.
safe during the week.
Yes.
Have a great weekend, baby. Shout out to Gemini Film. Shout out to the Bad Boys that came through. Case, Lilo. Yeah. John, your final thoughts?
Um. Yeah, definitely feel free to leave a like. Definitely shout out to the people that are gonna watch this on the playback. We'll be here on Wednesdays. That's the day we chose. So we promise we're gonna try to stick to it, try our damnedest. If it's one of us, two of us, we have a guest. But yeah, definitely thank you all for just sticking through with the technical issues and just like, being late and all of that. So y'all really fuck with us. So I appreciate that. Um, but yes, definitely look forward to the final episode, which I guess is next week. Um, but yeah, I guess we're gonna see where this goes. But yeah, this has been Key and Carrie, where we key.
And we carry.
I'm Damon,
I'm Troy.
and we will see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Have a good night, everybody.